was like, you know, let's talk about that. Yeah, I'm trying to do something with it. I was thinking like,
What's up? That's out. I told her. I told her, put out. So if you don't take the whole thing? If you don't take the whole thing?
I videotaped when she was like talking. My grandma's crazy. And when they came, they loved it. They was like, when they saw y'all all up there on the podium,
Yeah.
they was, and the ceremony too.
Yeah.
It was really amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm not the pressure on you. They were like, when you go to this ceremony, I was like, I was there for
No coming, don't worry about it.
The hookers get into the head. Let me see the rise to the devil.
Who that?
Suspicious. But we make it from my brother to the south.
Who off this earth?
Some people want to come.
Man, we gonna put it out.
grandma.
Yeah.
I'm working on it today.
Man, put that thing out again, man.
I've been wondering why you shot a homeboy's wife. Pussy with it, John screaming at me. He got a knife. He came from my baby spot. I was thinking it right. Shit's straight up. This nigga bitch, you on my side. As straight by Mike Brown, a top girl. He never gone. Small bill for that oldest sterling. You want McDonald? The white man is so devilish. Ask Mama Rocky, he'll take you to the devilish. The white man is so devilish. Ask Mama Rocky.
Everything else
the hookers get into the hands of devils. And we see the rise to the devil. We fell for the lies to the devil. When we got high with the devil. I've been to the eyes to the devil. I ain't got the power to make the devil. We ain't got the power to make the devil. Just fell and ended in the devil. The hookers get into the hands of devils. And we see the rise to the devil. I pray for the rise to the devil. Lord knows I spy to the devil. I looked into the eyes to the devil. I pray for
So I ready? Yeah, I just got one more to put up there.
So we just gotta make sure we have a vote, right? Come. So. You two go down again? You two went down again?
No, we still on
Facebook.
choke, money still on choke, like your drop, your crank, no smoke, your cattle, before I see it, ain't no hope in this fucked up wall. I'm trying to stay afloat. I'm moving together when I'm living with the streets, H-E-L-L, the belly of the beast. Thanksgiving came around, I wasn't having no feast for the landlord, talking about breaking out these goddamn. It's chaos. We're gonna fuck with you, boy. You did it in the back of my couldn't have nothing that I could have loved. So I come for the money, it's trying to get drugs. I'm trying to see it's like it's all the way out. Let me tell you, know that it's play out. I'm trying to find a way out. I'm gonna say now, I can't find that guy. Please, all that man, take you, big part of the reason I'm here every day. And no one was trying to make my sons now, so I gotta leave not straight. Even for success is looking not likely. I say, I'm seeing right, not only your main doing the right thing like Spike Lee was hard. It's like for a nigga like me. All I had to fight like my niggas don't feel. Always had hard, my heart's don't feel. My statements jump, stay near. We're acting up there with the sun, I can't lie. So they don't want to break down the crowd. For me and my people, it's fighting to stay alive. And you ain't living with you living to survive. If I'm living in hell, the heavens to rob. Now, what's like, like me? What's like me? It's like for a nigga like me. Every day I gotta fight my demons. Wake up, thank God I'm breathing. Cause my nightmares, I'm trying to find a way to make it was surrounded by evil. So stressful because I gotta cook my meat. I'm blessed that I know the most high's the reason. But my house bleeding, my sleep is sleeping. The more things I have to peeping. Type shit, you say fucking sleeping. Because I'm sleeping. It's really easy. Because God coming down to the weekend. I'm breathing. All lives that I have moving and another nigga dead in the paper I'm reading. Baby mama fixing every time I'm speaking. You know like she's gonna take the kiss, she's breathing. How we couple kids ending up in the deep end. She goes straight. Who gotta wait? Say no sin. Where does the shade begin? And where does the motion end? Cause I wake up in the morning, gotta do it again. Go to sleep, go to work, and do it again. I can't complain, so we stay out. It's hard to blame, but I stay afloat. Don't fall to bed, cause that's my real folks. I can't get ready, cause the waste people shoot their tail away. What I'm doing is best. Please have mercy on me, baby. It's time for my people to come together and process up. The only way we will ever have royalty back, man, is if we do just that, man. Take it back. Call me a shower, nigga. Stop us from rising our own president. A wise man told me each one people want it. So I need you to reach out to your brothers and sisters, man. There's no reason she said we can't hunt the streets and live the nation, man. Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me. All right, let's get it. Yeah, be back. Be back.
Sounds good.
No time, right. Apologize, y'all. Have no technical difficulty. Be back in the rundown, back on the show. So you're coming back now with Street Talk, y'all. Captain Collins' team. Captain, you want to take it?
Okay. Well, I got the brother Officer Malaki in here. They went out again. Said they got some real good footage, real good interviews. Malaki, go ahead and break it down for me.
Yesterday we was just going out asking everybody about the checks and their life since we like so far into the pandemic, asking them how it affected them, asking them questions about the coronavirus. We got some interviews on it.
So we about to get into it right now. And we'll, as far as their responses, and like what was the whole vibe of the people y'all interviewed? Like, was it more so fear about what's going on? Was they relieved? You know what I mean? Like, break it down for us.
It was more so them like coming to grips with it. Like, it's like, this is what it is. Like, we've been out there going through stuff, and it's just another thing.
And that's heavy that you say that. Like, you know what I mean? If I could, like that is the spirit of Black people. I mean, we've been through, heroin first. We've been through slavery, lynchings, you know what I'm saying, heroin, crack, all type of things like that. You understand what I'm saying? For you to say it like that, like this is just another thing. Like we had survived hell in this society. Like, we survived hell. This is something mostly affecting our oppressors and their children. You understand? They don't understand how to go through hardships and still strive. You understand? Overcome. What the brothers bringing down as far as what the people saying is that, you know, we've been doing this for years, for generations. You understand what I'm saying? Surviving in the place that designed to kill us. All right, go ahead.
Come.
Because start my job, so right now I'm at work, so I ain't come back. You know, so other than that, it's a lot of solitude. I mean, I see people.
So I had panned away because of cops. Like when we was out there, they was kind of like walking around us, trying to make it seem like it wasn't for us. They walked into the store, but then when it was done, they had to walk back out.
Right.
I mean, so they were just out there like talking to us, not really, but I mean.
No sweat, no sweat.
It shouldn't take time to respect the next person. As far as this, as you see, it's going to be out here, focus on what's right, that's right. It's bizarre. All my years in the being in the church, I stop.
Real quick, like the brother is letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't never seen nothing on the earth like this. You know what I'm saying? Neither have I. So like, yeah, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm in it too, but I ain't never seen nothing like this. Like we in them days, and the brother said that he said something heavy too that somebody said, you want to say something? I'm going down. He had said something heavy too out there. You know what I'm saying, that added to me when he was like, it takes something like this for you to be kind to the next person. Because of course people hold the door and say, oh, hold that, because everybody trying not to get sick. You giving people their space and stuff like that, which gives you what they call it, just another more respect, have more the word for it, more brotherhood. There's a perfect word for it. You understand what I'm saying? And be a little more kind to people you see and talk to them like, because everybody is dying out here.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like the Lord, what we said at the beginning of the show, you would have thought the Christian church teach people to be more kind to one another. God is all love, right? God is all love, you know what I'm saying? We've been in the church for years, for hundreds of years. And the Lord said death, Lord, coming to know us one another. Hey, how you, Lord? Man, this is crazy. Man, you be safe. You be safe too, right? And it's all because the Lord sent death in the earth. Ain't that something? Right. Go ahead, keep on, go ahead.
Even like as my slave, the white people, it was a lady that told me, she was like, all right, be safe.
I was getting a case of one, I had 2 big cases, right? The white man said, I can help you, let me help you. I said, no, I got it, man, I'm good, I got it. He said, no, I got you. Where's your car? I can take it. Like, they know that they've been evil. They got to do something to lighten up this death that's coming up here to black people. Like, they know, like, you know, they've been evil to black people so long. It's some in their spirit that know, like, this is payback for us, man. You understand? Go ahead, play it out.
All the shit, I ain't never seen like this. Nothing is affecting jobs, households, it's affecting a lot. So you said you lost your job, brother? No, I ain't lose my job. My job is actually on hiatus. You know what I mean? I work for the pressing factory. So, man, so it's not as essential a little bit until we have to really shut down. So, I'm trying to find for unemployment here and I'm back from that.
He had said he filed for unemployment and he ain't heard nothing back yet.
Yeah.
So it was like, and why I said like it's the vibe, like everybody like this just like another thing to do. Is he's saying how he not in work, he trying to find job, trying to go to unemployment. As he's saying it, he just like expressive, like he don't got no expression to it. It's just like it's another thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's like, you know, we've been through this many times. Like this is something that affects white America, man. White America ain't never really seen hardships, everything closed, can't work. Like we've been doing this, we've been unemployed. You know what I'm saying? You see black people hustling in the streets, selling socks, selling CDs, selling candy on this train. Like we know how to survive. And the Lord knows we know how to survive. The Lord knows we know how to do it, man. Like this is a direct attack on our enemies. Go ahead and play.
Right now, I'm just trying to keep my mind. What you saying? You don't mind me asking one more question. So, how does that like affect the faith? It's struggle. You know, I try to pull closer together, tighten our belts with certain things. You know, food, as far as everything. Appreciate your time. No problem. No, there's anything else.
So like this one was a sister that was in school. It was asking her how did the coronavirus affect her time in school, and this was a response that we had got from her.
Social experiment and see how the coronavirus affected the people's lives. So, how would the coronavirus affect you personally?
So, like I said, it basically, being a senior in high school, I'm not able to do the things that other generations got to do, and we don't get to experience that same stuff. Like, it's basically putting a wrench in our plans and all that fun stuff we can do. Can't socialize the way we want to see them and all that stuff.
So she was saying like they can't do the things that everybody else got to do when they was in high school about to graduate, like prom, graduation too. Everything is stopped. She was saying they couldn't socialize how everybody else could, you know, around this time of year.
Right. Well, once again, the Lord put in perspective what's really important. Right. You're saying like we all have been through the proms. We know what the proms is about. Okay. Everybody knows that. You understand what I'm saying? And listen, you know, when prom come, not to put a bad light on it, you know what I'm saying? It's something that we do, but goes to show you the Lord put everything in perspective. Like you don't obey these laws in a minute, He'll stop everything that you know is normal. Right. It's normal to be a senior and get to go on your class trip. You understand what I'm saying? It's normal to be a senior and walk across the stage, throw them gals up in the air, right. Go to prom. You get the girl you was always crushing on. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna meet her at the crib. You understand? She got the nice now the whore dress on. You know how the dresses look now. You understand what I'm saying? She got that on. That's all. That's all. Okay, come on. That's all what's known. And the Lord sent something through this earth. Now your whole life changed. She like, man, you just threw a wrench in my whole plan. Like your life will stop. Right. Like maybe we should serve the Most High. You understand? And like the scriptures say, in the times of Noah, they was, you know what I'm saying, marrying and giving to marriage. They was going to prom, drinking, you understand, doing the good thing. Yeah, then it started raining. Right. Now what you gonna do? Like we prepared for this. The rest of the world isn't. Go ahead, and I see she got a Muslim God on. Right. Yeah. So like that was you about to say, bro. Oh, God. I see she got a Muslim God on. I want to know what Allah has to say about this. You understand? What does Allah have to say about, you understand what's going on out here through the COVID-19? Go ahead, Al.
So how does that affect you being at home?
So, I mean, yeah, we're close now. Like, we're basically forced to socialize with each other because we can't socialize with anyone else.
So, like, what she said was that she said that we're basically forced to socialize with our family.
Exactly. Like we said at the top of the show, like, the Lord know how to bring your family together. I'm going to kill some people. That's all. I'm going to just start killing people, and you just going to stay your ass in the house, and you're going to be forced to love your mother. That drunk father you got, you're going to be forced to love him and listen to his drunk conversations. You understand me? Your sons and your brothers, the kids that you always gave to your grandmother, they would be right in there with you. Like, imagine how it's bringing out. Like, this will bring our family together. Not the Christian church, not them, what they call it, them mentor groups that they do for kids, what you say?
The masjid.
The masjid, not the masjid, none of that bring people together. The Lord know how to do it. He just sent death to this earth and you'll be all right. You'll be right in the house with your mother. Y'all gonna learn to get along and love one another. You understand? Like, that's how the Lord moves. Like, that's another thing when you say, my thoughts are not your thoughts. Just give me that scripture real quick, man. Because people are so stupid. That's why I say the wisdom of this world is foolishness with me. Like, people are so dumb. For you to think you can perceive the way the Lord moves and how he thinks, I mean, you just a Christian. If you think like a Christian, you think God is the God they show you in the movies. But the God of the Bible, I mean, he is above everything, man. You understand? And he thinks in ways you can't even perceive. And this is a little insight on how the Lord moves. Somebody put that scripture for me real fast.
Come.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8.
Go ahead.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Lord said, my thoughts ain't your thoughts, man. You understand? Which this society is teaching me, I'm saying, God, you know what I'm saying? He loves everybody. He loves everybody. Everybody should have a right to love who they want to love. You understand? It's not what God thinks. That's what man thinks. Keep reading.
Neither are your ways my ways.
Neither are your ways my ways. You thought you was gonna go to counseling, you was gonna have a better family, right? You thought pastor was gonna help, you know what I'm saying, your marriage for you to, you know what I'm saying, help out work the relationship between you and your husband, and why y'all always arguing, and the infidelity, you understand, all of the jealousness and stuff. You thought your pastor was gonna help you with that. You thought what the world said. You thought the schooling, you go to college, graduate high school, go to college, be successful. You understand what I'm saying? And that way, you could prosper in this earth. That's not how God moves. It's not God way. He gonna put everything in perspective for you. He gonna teach you to love your family. You know how he gonna do it? Not by singing and dancing. He gonna start killing people, man. He gonna kill people all across this earth and force you to serve him. Go ahead.
Right. So like I said, that's just like what you're saying to tell you. Because the other day I was sound like, you know, like I think I was saying it yesterday to a brother, like Israel, we like children, you know what I'm saying? We don't see how real the Lord is until, you know what I mean, he got to put the belt to us, or we got to put our hand in the fire. You know what I mean? And be like, oh man, I ain't playing around.
I say that in the scriptures too.
Concert.
The scriptures that classify Israel like we a nation of children. You understand? Go ahead and play the rest of the tape, bro. Sorry, y'all.
In some cases, it's everything, but like for some family, when they're not living with people, like even though I have a family, it's still very stuff like that all the time. And it's more like some people are very emotional, some people are very good. I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but in my case, it's very concept.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dr. I want to say something?
Council, I just thought about what you were saying, and you know how they Thanksgiving come around, and they be like, oh, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I just use this as an opportunity to chill with my family.
Right.
But then they get there, and everybody at each other's neck.
Right.
But then when it's over, everybody go home. Nobody sit down and try to work out their problems, because Thanksgiving, of course, is evil, and it don't really cause them to love each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said, so like you said, now they gotta be home and fight and work it out at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Right. And Most High Christ, she said, yeah, force you to reconnect with your family. And also this too, she did bring out a good point that some families ain't, you know what I'm saying, can't be around. But it's gonna force you to deal with those issues too. Right. You ain't just gonna sit up in a place where you can't just keep molesting the dog. Right. You can't just go to work and ignore the shit anymore. You gotta address it now. Because now you're sitting in there, you're hearing it, it's gonna force you to act. You understand? Which is also a good thing. Let's go to the next.
You have to prepare for this because you do something.
Here's what we asked, what do you think about the sex and drugs? Most of them have a problem. We think about the government sitting in our house.
They don't give it to you, they don't make you pay back. They don't make you pay back at all. Pay back. You see some things that you don't talk about. I'm around young guys all day long. I prepare for you at times. If you say something to you, say that you're not supposed to.
Things like how you feel about the currency. I know a lot of people get jealous out of it.
You know this. It's humanitarian. It's not humanitarian. It's out of control. You know, like you don't hear black people say something. I can't do it.
So what I had asked him was, because he said, you know, he was talking about how like we disrespect each other.
Yeah.
So I asked him, how do you feel about the clubs being shut down, being as though like a lot of brothers being there disrespecting each other, you know, and killing each other. And he was going in on how, you know, we've been bred to disrespect each other. So in terms, he was saying like it's good that the clubs is shut down now, and we have to be nicer to each other.
These big brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like most high crazy out there. This brother, he said, I know y'all speak. Y'all bumped into one of them out there that time on. They knew who y'all was, you understand? But the community knows, you understand, like in their spirit, they know that, you understand, the clubs being shut down probably lower casualties and lower murders. And once again, it just all goes back to that the Lord knows how to fix this thing. That's why we should just have how GEN.YAHANNA said, shut your mouth and do what you're told. How GEN.YAHANNA said in class, just shut your mouth and do what you're told. You understand what I'm saying? That's what all these Christians need to learn. All the brothers in these groups, in these different religions, and these different philosophies and things like that, they need to just shut their mouth and obey the prophets, man. You understand? That's it. Because at the end of the day, the Lord has a cure for all of this death. And sometimes it's more death.
Right.
You know, to put it in perspective, once again, how the Lord said, my thoughts ain't your thoughts, and my ways ain't your ways. Like, we truly live under a power who is living. You understand? And this should be a sign to anybody. Like, this COVID-19 should be a sign to anybody, to the whole world, that God really exists, man. You understand? The Red Sea splitting, the angel of death, the Sodom and Gomorrah, all of that was real. And anybody at this point, they should understand it. And now black people will start to wake up in their spirit. And since the Lord is bringing death, it's going to show you how to love your brother as you love yourself. You understand? It's going to show you more. All right? Any more? You got any more video?
This one's like a couple minutes.
Go ahead. Go to the bulk of it.
So, if this keep on going on, what do you think what solution would be to just like prevent the spread? You think that the face masks and the gloves and the social distancing, you think that's good? People still getting sick. The virus will keep on going. It's going to keep on continuing a long time. Man can't stop it. Man can't stop it. So I agree. Yeah. Man can't stop it. All right, so when you say man can't stop it, how a person can stop it? I do this. So do you think that?
So I had asked him if you think that like gloves and masks can prevent the spread. He just said straight up no.
Right.
I mean, some people see that that's just foolishness.
Right.
I mean,
because once again, like the Lord said, like we got a zeal to serve the Lord, but not according to knowledge. Meaning, in blacks and Hispanic spirit, like, we know who's doing this. That's why he just said it. Like some people ain't fools. Some people just too weak to say what they know is right on. They say, oh, nah, the government had this and 5G and such and such and such and now. But some black people is like, man, God is doing this, right? Like he just said. Come on, doctor, go ahead.
If I could, sir, like when you putting on those gloves and you touching everything, it's just so unsanitary. So you pretty much just spreading your own germs on everybody else.
Don't make no sense. You understand?
Don't make no sense at all.
It don't make no sense. Go ahead, keep playing.
Since he's the only one that can stop it, we think that he's the one that started it. Or do you say who it is? I'm not happy that I'm not happy for that's all the honest count that these things are good. He gets something like this.
Exactly.
I asked him, I believe I just said like if he said God can stop it. So I asked him if God can stop it, do you think that he's the one that started it?
Right.
He said, yeah, but I'm upset with it because why is he allowing these things to go on?
Who got the answer for that? Okay, who? Okay, he said, which was true, which was the perfect response. You understand what I'm saying? To bring out a perfect point. You understand what I'm saying? For us to break down. He said, since God is the only one who can stop it, do you believe he started? The brother said, yeah, but he's upset. With who? He's upset because it's going on. He's upset with who? And why does he feel that way? Who answered that? The car.
He's upset with the Lord.
Why?
Because now he can enjoy his own pleasures.
No, I don't get what I'm saying. Why can't you want to say something? Nope. Why? What I'm saying is how does he begin to have the mind frame of I'm upset that God is letting this happen? Where does that come from? Go ahead. Christianity. That's Christianity, because he came up a Christian. Right. And he think God supposed to love people. He may read in the Bible where the Lord sent the plague and Noah. So he know when things like this happen, it's God. He believed that way, but he still got that God is all love. Right. Why is God letting this happen? I'm upset. Who the hell is you to be upset with the Lord? Right. Upset about what? Time off? From slaving for 400 years with pay? Get to see your kid. Man, I used to work a slave. I can hardly see my kids. See any of my family. Get hell. Right. Get hell. I'm going to work. Yeah, you know how they say things 2 times now? Like that nigga was talking. I was working. You understand what I'm saying? Can't see your family. Now the Lord sends something through, but you get to see your kids and enjoy. Listen, the kids is off. Right. They ain't at school and they slave all day. They at home with you. What you upset with the Lord about, man? What you upset with him about? Go ahead, Rock. That's good, sir. Come, if I could, real quick. He's upset. This is what he's really upset. He's upset at that preacher. He think upset with the Lord. He's upset with that goddamn preacher. Because that preacher, since he was a little boy holding his grandmother's hand, learned that God is all love. And now he see what God is really like. Yep. Right. And that was a whole big goddamn lie. He's upset. That man looked like he was about almost 50, 60 years old. Yep. Thinking that God is all love and he loved the whole world. Now he's seeing the truth in his eyes. Everybody mashed up with mash, knowing it is stupid, knowing that God did it. And he's like, man, why is this happening? Because you eat pork and celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter. That's why. Go ahead, Noah.
Come on, God. Romans 9, chapter 14. It's like Romans chapter 9, verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God?
That's a perfect scripture. He was so mad at God for, so God unrighteousness, he killing people with COVID-19. Is there unrighteousness with the Lord? Keep reading.
God forbid.
Nah, that COVID-19 is good and righteous. You understand? It is good and right, and more of it is going to happen. You just thought God was going to come and send so much love, like God was just going to come down and kiss everybody. Oh, he kissing you with that COVID-19. It's a lot. Keep reading.
Come on, God. For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy.
That's it. What's the problem? This is the New Testament. What you so upset about? You understand? And that puts you into the mind state of how all Christians think. Like, what you think? Just because this devil happening, what you going to be upset with the Lord? The Lord said, I'm going to have mercy on who I want to have mercy. If I want to kill all the Chinese people, I'll do it. Right. If I want to kill white people, black people, people that work in the pork plant, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have mercy on who I want to have mercy on. And the people that I don't want to kill, I won't kill them. You understand? Mm-hmm. Straight up and down. This is the God of the Bible that you see out in the streets all over the world right now. Right. You understand? This is what's coming to life right now. He said, he won't go ahead and play the video.
Because a lot of people do say, God loves this whole world. Like, God loves everybody. But you're saying, like, since this is not going on, you're seeing, like, a different side of God loves this whole world. And I can
What did he say?
So, I said, all right, so maybe you seen a side about, no, I said, because people saying that God loves this whole world. I said, maybe now we seeing a side that God maybe don't love this entire world. He said, yeah, I can see that.
No. Say that last part we got. It's a lot I got distracted. Say it again.
Come.
Like, since this is going on, you see, because a lot of people, you say, God loves this whole world. Like, God loves everybody. But you saying, like, since this is going on now, you seeing, like, a different side of God maybe don't love this whole world. Like, the world,
So,
What did he say?
I said, since this.
I heard what you said, but what was his response?
He said, I get the feeling that you don't love the entire
He
world.
said he get the feeling that he don't. Right. He been saying this since 1960. I bet you do get it. Hey, listen, listen. He said he get the feeling he don't love the whole world. All black people go get that feeling now. Like these preachers' days is done. Because how you gonna answer these questions? They go up in there with that goddamn God is all love talk. They were like, well, what about the COVID-19 virus? They can't explain it. You understand what I'm saying? More people gonna see like, nah. So brothers, we gonna have work to do, basically. That's what it boils down to. We gonna have work to do because under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, U.P.K, we will be the only ones with the answers. You understand? Go ahead.
Like, and also when watch class in general, when he was talking about when we get these obstacles, and a lot of people that have fear, say, oh, I had to do this because the fear I had to do this with the fear. But when you're righteous, and these obstacles occur, like you said, you step into it because it's an opportunity for power. Exactly. You know what I mean? So like how we moving right now during the coronavirus is showing the world that we don't fear coronavirus, and that the Most High seeing that we don't fear, that we fear Him, we know it's Him. And like He said, we gonna be glorified in the earth for U.P.K.
And on top of that, what you said is right. And that we was right the whole time. Right. GEN.YAHANNA brought out in class, like it just feel good to be preached right now. Because everything he's saying, we was right and you was wrong. Now it's the time to be like, I told you so. All right, this is a good I told you so. 2020 is the year. I told you that God did not love everybody. I told you that the Lord was going to sit past me. When my family called me, I said, I told you. When I was there too, you thought I was crazy going through a phase? I told you I ain't going to happen. You understand? And this cat right here said, man, listen, this cat need to go ahead, come on in, man. He'd be all right. You understand? I said, I'm getting the feeling he don't love everybody. I think he's right. You understand? Any more of that?
I think about like a minute left, 50 seconds.
Actually, for transactions going on, all sorts of going on. You don't really know. Look what's going on. Viruses going on. Why do people suffer? Let's be honest with you. Why do people suffer? Why is God people suffering? Why is people suffering? That's a good question.
It's like he just couldn't understand like why God is allowed to suffer.
He's lost out. Like that. That's why these creatures got blood on their hands. He's a grown man. And he is like baffled. He's like, he's like, if God is love, why is everybody suffering? Like, it's hurting him. Like he's saying it, and you telling him. You understand what I'm saying? You asking a perfect question, and you just drawing out how he just feel. Like he's just like, I just don't understand why he's suffering everybody. Like why everybody suffering? That Christian church doesn't get a number on him. You thinking that God loves everybody and He won't kill you for the sins you do? You think He won't kill you for the wrongs you do against Him? He's going to kill you. And it's just hard for this brother to understand. Go ahead.
It's like, if I may, sir, when the scriptures talk about woe to the pastors that scatter their sheep and call us to serve other gods, this be the point when people go to Muslims, don't be Muslims. You know what I mean? Because they don't have faith in the Bible because the Christian pastors haven't been teaching the Bible. You know? They're like, oh, God don't love us. Well, let me go serve Allah and see how much Allah loves me. Let me go see how much this person loves me. So that's why it's like, it's going, they go to different religions after that.
Exactly. It's scattered the flock because it's like, This can't be true, what you're telling me. Because what I see with my own eyes is not what you're telling me, there, son. And then you go to a place, like there's nothing in the Quran that says Allah will send death and plague. No. It ain't nowhere. It ain't telling you the times, it ain't telling you the signs, it ain't telling you nothing. I don't know what the hell the Quran is talking about anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But it ain't got nothing about this. But if these people in the Christian churches and these other organizations come to the Israelite school of UPK, we'll break down every scripture and show you that these are the signs of Christ's return. When you see pestilence and famine, you understand? And it's all because our oppressors and the other nations tried to destroy us. That's why. And then they can just start to comprehend. And we'll pull out this history fact. And we'll pull out this fact. And pull out this fact, coupled with this scripture that says, you know, we are the real Jews. And they stole it from them. So now they have to die. And it's a good thing, brother. And that's what this brother needs to hear. That's the comfort. You understand what I'm saying? In them scriptures. The comfort to know you was lost this whole time. You understand? You was lost this whole time. Can't understand what's going on in the earth. But these things are happening because of you. Because of what the world did to you. And Christ returning to bring vengeance on your enemies should comfort you, man. Right. You understand? Go ahead.
It's like this may be a precept on his own. Am I reading about the shop?
We gonna drop it from there. We up on the time, so lock it. Ain't no more in the video.
I think it's what I was just saying. I mean, what you were just saying.
I just played the last little bit of the video, and after that, you know what I mean? We coming up on the time. So lock it.
That's what everybody's saying. But nobody knows what's going on. At first, we thought that it wasn't real. Then we thought that young people couldn't get it. And we think that it's 5G. Everybody don't know what's going on. We don't know we don't have the answers for the questions that we ask yourself. You know why this is happening? What is going on? All right, so
did he say sin?
Concept.
He said, wow, he said, I couldn't cancel out.
What's going to happen is, and what you're saying in these last days and times, they're going to realize what is going on and what's not going on, and what's right and what's wrong. When he says sin, that's a good cut for any Christian. Why? Because Christians believe you can do whatever you want. And we can take commandments. We know the Bible says what it says to go against God's law. So now by knowing that it's sin, it's him saying that he doesn't go against God's law. Get that video queued up for the show, brother. Concept. And with that being said, he just really cut his whole philosophy. You know what I mean? And he cut it because he hurt. He in his feelings because of what's going on. He's lied to us, like, you know what I mean? But it's why it's ultra important to take it back to this head. To every brother, to every sister in the I.S.U.P.K, you ought to study, stay focused, and, you understand, be brothers and sisters to each other. They're looking for it. They've been lied to all their life. They've been hurt. You know what I mean? Now it's time to be brothers and sisters, two brothers and sisters, like how Christ said would it be. Our King said one thing. He said, they're going to know you my disciples by how you treat one another. Don't never forget that, y'all. See y'all next week live. Let you speak now.
War with your weak hands. That's what I learned about in my eyes. Vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gonna be critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gonna be difficult. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins. Loyalty in my veins. Take back plus revenge in my heart. In every word. Bring light into the dark. I ain't never new wars. Shit, I blaze in niggas' seats. Got plenty of folks. This guy watching my feet. Not important with them things. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing. Criticizing on my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas bad. That's all. Better bear with us. I'm back off. I be ripping shit like sex off. No, so I'm out. I say I'm coming. No more emotion. So I pull my heart out. This whole heart, but I ain't keep the state. And if it ain't, you can't My niggas right. They real.
I ain't
They
seen
down
that
so. Okay, so deep. Tomorrow gonna be the day anyway that we gonna be school for. Yeah, bro, this the home. Y'all hate them brothers. I'm just too loyal to my home. Plus what they do. I ain't even inspired. All y'all see the fight best of the ball. So when they ask something to do, celebrate the new. I ain't sure my way to it. Gotta access to the ball. It's not together down my tail tucked between my legs. Shit, I be thinking. Watching my daughters tucked in their bed. It's so smart. And the line is so beautiful. But they ain't like other babies. And they mad and fucking beautiful. And I'm missing because I'm about my father. Because the shit I used to do in 98 head up see without wisdom, this world make me weak. I found out that the truth was bitter. The lies are sweet. Tried everything. I guess me and Yahanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see. And I make the dead speak. And we spoke my little girls. The day they